Over 1,500 international companies have expanded their business into Northern Ireland. Could your business be next? Find out why Northern Ireland is a leading location for technology innovation and development. This is Matt from MGMT Boston. On this episode of Lantern, we are at Mass Challenge today. Thank you for having me. We have Shawn Harris, the co-founder and CEO of Coworked. So we're here to find out what he's building, what's going on in the startup today, what he's learned from building startups and in his career, and how we can help in the community. Shawn,
Yeah, so
thank you for coming.
Matt, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
What is Coworked? Tell us what you're building.
Yeah, so Coworked as a company that's built an agentic AI project manager. Project managers have historically been asked to do more with less. And now we've never been in a greater time where we can actually help them to do more without the burden
Sure.
of having less. And so we built a solution that's able to execute on projects from the initiation phase and all the planning activities, manage the project ongoing, checking for updates, producing PowerPoints, doing risk analysis, scheduling meetings, all the way through the closing phases, such that you can take lessons learned and apply them to the next project.
That's very cool. Shout out to Anuj, which is how we got introduced because you
Yes.
went through Techstars. Now,
We
as
did.
we look at the startup today, like what are some of the things you've accomplished? Like for this moment in
Sure.
time, what do you want to share with us in terms of where you all are at in your journey?
Yeah, so we're excited to share that we've taken in our first check from venture capital. So
Cool.
we are a venture funded,
Venture-backed.
backed company. We are targeting Fortune 500 PMO offices. So we've been able to secure contracts with a couple of
Awesome.
venture Fortune 500 PMOs, which
Important.
is like incredible for a startup of our
Validation.
size.
Yes.
And we have an incredible pipeline literally that is spanning the globe of organizations that are looking for relief for their project managers.
That's awesome. Now, as we think about what you've learned from this company and even like what you've learned from building startups and companies to date, like
Yeah.
what are some of those things you would pass back to up and coming operators, other founders, other members of the
Yeah.
community?
Looking forward, I guess I would say like vision matters and making sure that you're able to articulate your vision in a way that helps to bring a number of folks together
Sure.
towards accomplishing the mission
Yeah.
of your organization. And with respects to bringing a lot of people along, that it's important to basically cherish your relationships. Relationships are indeed currency. And so really always think about those people who you are currently in a relationship with, a business relationship with, and invest the time with them because you never know when you may need to bring them to bear to go on a mission with you.
Yeah, that's good advice. And
People matter.
People do matter. And last but not least, how can we help Coworked? How can we help you in Boston grow? What can members of the community do to help your startup?
Yeah, so we're not hiring right now, but we are constantly looking for more conversations to be had with leaders in the PMO. We think that it's important for us to continue to do
Mhm.
customer discovery conversations to understand what customer pain points are. Are we aligning right with
Right.
what we're building? And so, from a product perspective, we want to make sure we're delivering on what the asks of the enterprise are. And honestly, that only happens through conversation. So the more conversations, the better. We welcome that with open arms
Definitely.
and ears.
And ears. This is Shawn from Coworked, Matt from MGMT Boston, in this episode of Lantern. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Matt.